Hey everybody, it's been a minute since I've come online and I've had any conversations with everything going on. I came today to get something to eat. Y'all know I am like a huge fan of street tacos. If I can find them, I am going. So, of course, I'm still in Atlanta because baby is still in hospital, and I decided that I wanted to have a little brunch today because your girl been legit handling business left and right. Like, I be so tired. Postpartum is a real thing. Like, but I'm in good spirits today. Oh, that rice is amazing. And y'all know I normally like my red sauce with my street tacos, but we doing a little salsa grande, a little verde today. I ain't want to toss up how the people was doing what they was doing, but the steak is amazing. So yeah, I've been talking to y'all about self-care. I'm making sure that we're taking care of ourselves, even through what we're going through. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you see people talking about their situations with their babies and them being like an NQ and stuff, but you don't know how hard that walk is until you're walking it. Like, and still trying to stay positive and keep your head up. And I support y'all. Like, I appreciate my community because y'all have like really reached out, checked on me, giving me stories about y'all's children and what y'all went through with preemie and having a preemie. This is my first biological child. So to have a baby at 29 weeks, right, was scary enough. And then for her to have her certain things that she has, breathing issues. She's small. As I'm telling me I make too much money. you know, she was at Children's for 2 weeks. And she's been at Emory. She was born at Emory, Midtown. And a week after she was born, they sent her to Emory for a mitochondrial plug, which, hey, Children's did they think, they ran scans on her, they did all kind of studies and tests, and I've cried more than I probably cried my whole life about this situation. The C-section was rough. Like, I commend y'all. Like, anybody that's done vaginal delivery, I commend you 100%. I wanted to do a vaginal delivery, that it just wasn't an option for me. Being that my health and my daughter's health was both at risk, we had to go C-section at 29 weeks. And so she went to Children's. She was at Children's for 2 weeks. That bill totaled up to literally almost $250,000. Okay. She has been back at Emory since she left Children's, and she's still in the hospital. If y'all follow me, y'all see all the little new updates and new videos. Baby girl is now officially 4 pounds and 8.8 ounces, and I am super excited because she was born at only 700 grams, which is considered extremely low birth rate. But I mean, hell, she was 29 weeks. What do we expect, right? Which that equals up to 1 pound and 8 ounces that she was born at. But our baby girl is officially 4 pounds and 8.8 ounces. Hello, hey Mars, how are you? Thank you, Reese. Definitely appreciate it. I've been breastfeeding and breast pumping, and today I said I needed a break. I needed lunch. I needed to do what I need to do for me. Hey, funny man. And the CDC is like, it's okay for you to have a drink or two, while breastfeeding. You just have to make sure that you are testing your milk, you're clearing out your milk. And so your girl came and got her a drink today. We are at Midtown Atlanta, right around the corner from Piedmont Park. It's Zoloco. It's a Mexican restaurant, really awesome. Street tacos are busted. So I think today I'm doing good, to be honest with you. I'm standing strong, and baby got her first vaccine. She turned 2 months on the 11th, so she got her first vaccines, and she had like not the best reactions to them. She got a fever, like all that crazy stuff. And being that she is a micro preemie, I've been terrified, like no lie, of adverse effects of her having her vaccines. But my thing was, she's still in Emory. She's in the hospital. She is where she can be monitored 24 hours. So I felt that that was the best time or best place to let her get her 2 month vaccines. Um, Her original birth date or due date was the 24th of June, so she's still hella early for her original due date. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, she's made a lot of progress. Like, y'all go look at my other videos, or like my shorts and stuff. I haven't posted a lot of long videos because it was hard to. It's been a struggle to talk about what I'm have going on, but after seeing everybody else comment and tell me about their preemies and their circumstances, it's it's definitely allowed me to have more of a voice about it. Um, because unless you walk that NQ journey, you don't understand it. Like, it don't make sense. Like, people are like, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be okay. But in the moment, even though I know that God has brought me this far, we've gotten through IUIs, 4 IUIs, to do our IVF. And our first take with IVF, we were success, and that's how we got Journey, right? And so I know that God, my universe, my spirits have definitely placed this baby in my life. So I'm not in any way doubting the power of God, by no means necessary. But what I will say is that it is not easy in the moment, and that postpartum is something serious. There's not enough of us that actually speak on the battles with postpartum after you've had that child, because you want to be the perfect mom. You want to make sure that you're giving everything that you got to that baby, right? But what I'm learning is when I don't get enough rest and I don't get enough sleep, my anxiety kicks in, my paranoia, all of these things take into effect. But who would I be if I'm not being there for her, 100%. So, excuse me, I had to take a sip. My throat was getting a little itchy. But today I wanted to come and talk to you guys because, hell, breastfeeding alone is like a second job. It really is, because I started off breastfeeding every 2 hours, or breast pumping, because she still has a tube in her nose now. It went from her throat to her nose, so we graduated a little bit. And we are doing physical therapy where they are putting drops of my milk into a bottle and letting her suckle on that. So that is a part of her physical therapy while she's in hospital. But baby girl was not feeling good after getting them vaccines, so she is not feeling the suckling on nothing, at all. But she definitely didn't have any latch problems when we were doing non-nutritional latching, which what that means is that we're letting her latch after I've pumped out everything that I have, to make sure that there's empty breast and there's no chance of her choking. Because there's been times where she's choked on her own saliva, just because she's good at sucking the pacifier, but not so great at swallowing. And excuse me, but she is making a lot of progress. She is down to 3 liters of high flow, and oh yeah, Mars, I definitely get it. For me, it wasn't the needle; it was the side effects that I was afraid of. And I've known that, like, babies to get fevers and it'd be like, catastrophic, right? Being that she's so little, so early, it really terrified me. Like, I legit held her and cried after we found out she had a fever. We got her fever down. She's still not feeling her best. We are 2 days after vaccination. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so hungry. If you're ever in Atlanta and near Piedmont Park, please come check out this place. I'm going to post some shorts that I have posted of the food itself and where I'm at. But, oh my God. Absolutely amazing. Um, the vaccines within themselves are hella scary, you know? And I didn't want, huh? Yeah, it's really good. It's super good. Like, the drink's really amazing.
So it's like better than like Taco Bell and all that.
Hell yeah.
It's authentic.
Yeah, we ain't doing no taco. We ain't doing no Tex-Mex. it's super good. I
Like
promise.
a Fonda.
I would honestly say it's a little bit better than the Fonda.
That same type of Fonda.
Yeah, the steak is super awesome, and they cook it like it's almost perfect. You're welcome, love. Enjoy. I decided to sit at the window bar area to where I'm looking out at 10th Street. And so the guy wanted to make sure the food was good before he came to spend this money, and I'm with it. What was I talking about, you guys? Oh. So, okay. So through this, I have learned a lot. I've learned that this is all up to the baby. Hey, King of Cats. Thank you guys for coming through and speaking to me. It definitely means a lot. Having a preemie and a micro preemie on top of that is like a whole nother world. Like when Journey was first born, I was like holding her in my palm. Okay, my hands are little. I'm a little bitty thing. Like real shit. I'm 15 pounds soaking wet. Oh, thank you. That was my spa day. If you're anywhere near Atlanta, I went to Sandy Springs at a lifestyle bar for those. It was dope though. So thank you. We have had a world of new experiences. Those of you who haven't been following me long, I am originally from here. Like Atlanta is my home. You know what I'm saying? Like I was born in Oklahoma City. I'm Bahamian American. But Atlanta is home to me. Okay? I am forever. I love Atlanta. P-Wise, like Pool Palace, Atlanta. Like the original Pool Palace. Okay? Now, so I decided when I was going to have my baby, when I was going through IVF and all of these changes that I was working on, I was going to have my baby in Atlanta. Like, hands down. Like, going to Emory. I don't care how nobody feel about it. There were a lot of like, oh, well, you're gonna deliver. That's 2 hours away from where you live, bitch. I'm going home. Okay. Oh, I'll talk about my C-section on another video, but going through all of the transitions of being in the hospital and waiting for a baby to be born, and having all of the scares of like whether or not she was going to come at 26 weeks. Well, actually, I'm sorry, 25 weeks versus the 29, right? That was shit within itself. But my baby is big enough, you know, she's, again, 4 pounds, 8.8 ounces as of yesterday. It was like 2,090 grams or something, right? She is still on respiratory, so she has nasal castles. She is on about 3 liters, I apologize, of high flow oxygen, which is, you know, water stuff. And, oh yeah, the food is delicious. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all the customer service is, yes. The customer service is super amazing here as well. So, y'all know I'm big on experience. I work customer service, so if I go places and the experience, like if I walk in and you legit don't speak to me, you know, you don't recognize that I'm here, hey, give me a second, nothing, like none of that, I'm walking out. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because that shows me that the customer service experience isn't gonna be worth it. Oh, it is good. Let me show you of what I have left. And then I had a Cadillac margarita. He's making me another one. But yeah. So, oh, this is my view of 10th Street. So those of y'all who know where we at, you know, we literally are at the corner of 10th Street and Piedmont Avenue, which is right around the corner from Piedmont Park. And girl, Mr. Mars, it is super amazing, amaze balls, okay? I swear, I'm like a 500-pound girl in my past life. I had to be, and I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Fluff is fluff. I'm trying to get with the fluff. mm, mm. Like, I'm real big about street tacos being authentic. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get mad when I go places and ask for a street taco and you give me a flour tortilla. I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, I'm gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of things I probably was in my past life. But food makes me happy. Like, it does. That Mexican rice is really good too. I was gonna get a fajita, and I was like, nah, I got no. Thank you, my baby.
No problem.
You want to say hi to my YouTube people? That's my server. You guys introduce yourself.
I'm Alejandro. How are you guys over here?
He's such a sweetheart, you guys. He's taking very good care of me today.
Zocalo.
Yeah, see?
The food is good over here. And a drink too.
Yeah, I'm on my second. They said hello. So, yeah, I told you the customer service is fantastic. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Because through all of this, y'all's comments and posts are like what's been keeping me strong, bro. Like, I've been praying and meditating. When I'm having like the worst day of the worst days, I come and I look at the things y'all say. Like, no lie. It's been a fantastic share of journey. Like, I want for my daughter to be able to see the impact she made on the world, you know. And to know that even though her fight coming into this world was so tough, all that means is that she will be able to overcome anything that comes her way. Like, because if you had to fight that hard to be here, honey, you're gonna legit be able to knock like the basic shit out the water. Because that's what that shit be basic. You know what I'm saying? People come and talk at you and, oh, you shouldn't do like this. You shouldn't live your life like that. Man, mind your business. Like, because you ain't gotta walk in my shoes. You ain't gotta wear my clothes. You know, my ass need to be back at the gym. This is 2 months post baby. You know, 2 months post baby. I need to be doing some sit-ups and shit, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had been like sitting in depression, not wanting to do shit. The only thing I've been wanting to do is to see my child. I ain't gonna lie. See her, hold her, feed her. But like going through the comments of my videos, y'all have like really pushed me, man. And there's life. God ain't gonna put you through nothing He ain't gonna bring you through. I swear. Some people eat only to live. I think I live so I can actually eat. And it's absolutely amazing. The salsa is homemade. Both the verde salsa and the like a salsa for your chips. Like, look at that. You see it? You can see the pepper seeds, man. The girl's eating them. They're eating good. And the prices aren't horrible either. Like, for it to be like a finer style of Mexican, it's the, man. They did not like skip the authentic part. Yes, they're giving you the better like experience, but everything is really authentic. And I'm just glad I had my baby at home so I can be able to eat where I want to eat. Because in Augusta, like, there's good food, but the mix of culture that you get in Atlanta, both lifestyle and diversity, for lack of a better way to say it, right? I've lived in a lot of places. I've visited a lot of places, but I always make my way back home. Like, oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate the compliment. I had to pull it up so I could see because my plate was in the way. But it might be the owner, y'all. I don't know. But if y'all are like cool with me still sharing my journey and journey, I promise I'll keep coming live and making videos. Like, I guess at one point I felt like I was too depressed to like talk about it, or like I didn't want to down anybody, even though I was posting videos of journey. Like, I didn't want to speak on what I was going through. And last night I had a dream, and I was like, when I go to lunch today, I'm just gonna go live. We're gonna talk about it. Because who better to talk about it with than you guys, right? So, man, this was good. Like, I think I might need another chocolate. I got one more left. I'm gonna see how I feel after I eat that one. But I usually can get through like 4 or 5 street tacos. And thank you for the compliment, Mars. Definitely appreciate it. I still need to be in somebody's gym. But like, no lie, I just like my scar healed really perfectly. Like, man, my scar is almost phenomenal. From C-section, which I drink a lot of water, so I've definitely taken care of my skin and my area, especially my hoo area. And coconut oil was like a godsend. Okay, but my scar, you can barely see it, which I thought was pretty dope. The surgeon was fucking hands amazing. Shout out to Emory Midtown. I do still have some work to do to get my stomach back to where it was. I'm supposed to wear a binder all the time, which is basically like a waist trainer, but the medical version. And that thing sucks you in. Like, whew. It'd be a little painful here and there. I'm still going through pains because Journey just turned 8 weeks the other day, actually. Turned 8 weeks on today. her birthday, for her 2-month actual birthday, was on the 11th. So yeah. Alright, that one's gone. But my friend was like, oh, you shouldn't have any drinks in your pumping. I went and checked what the CDC had to say about that, and like what the lactation doctors say and all that shit. As long as, like, generally you want to pump no sooner than like an hour after you've had a drink. So you want to wait like an hour at least. My rule of thumb is I wait 3 hours after I've had a drink before I pump. And then I went and bought test strips. And right now my favorite ones are, because of course I've been shopping around and buying different ones, but my favorite alcohol breast milk test strips are the Freedom Moms, because they change colors. Like, actual, instead of it like either having like a little distorted color, it actually changes like levels of blue to let you know, hey, there's alcohol, or there's a little alcohol. When I first started breastfeeding, I was doing the pump and dump method, which, like I said, she's still not on nipple, so She's still on tube, but I'm pumping for them to feed her or to put into her tube. But yesterday, I pumped almost all of today's milk, so she won't need milk again until 9 p.m. And I've already pumped that. I pumped that before I came to lunch because I knew I needed a drink. So the milk that I pumped her right now is gonna last her. Should be 9, 12. I shouldn't have to like go give her milk again until like 3 in the morning. So I'm still gonna pump in a couple of hours, and I've been pumping every 3 hours. And I put the milk in the cooler or in the refrigerator. Like if I'm out and about, I put it in my cooler. And then I test it like before I take it to the hospital because I don't want for her to have even like an inkling of what I've done with my life, you know. I've been really reluctant to take pain pills because I don't want that in her milk. And even though I have some really bad days, like they tell you that, oh, you should be like almost completely healed 6 to 8 weeks after your C-section, but that's not necessarily always true. Like I still have numbness in areas of my stomach. I still have sharp pains that I get that are like stabbing electrical shocks. Like I don't know how else to explain that, but legit. I got a spinal tap, so I didn't do an epidural because I already have damage to my L4. I have a bulging disc between my L4 and my L5 and pinched nerves in my neck and shoulder. So me just getting pregnant alone was going to be complicated. I have fibroids, I have fibromyalgia, I'm gay. So there's a list of things that why we went IUI to IVF. And luckily the IVF worked the first time, but I think the scariest day of my entire life was probably my C-section, and I've been through some stuff, y'all, like no lie, like I've been through some hell. But I know that, I've survived for her. I've survived for her purpose and to be strong for her because she doesn't have a voice. Like she can't speak and say that, hey, this is happening. Like right now, the only thing that speaks for her is me and those damn monitors, you know? And it is tough. It really is. Like to have to go and, and walk, like leave your baby, to walk away from your baby. While she is still there, but I know that she is with some of the world's best, like the world's best doctors. Like people are like, oh my God, Emory is like got some of the best doctors in the U.S. No. I've lived in other countries. I have had my experience with doctors in all kind of places, different states, you name it, right? But Emory is hands down, like the nurses, the staff, the nurse practitioners, the doctors, the helpful secretaries, like they're so on point that when I'm feeling weak, because at first, like I couldn't take a day for myself. I couldn't take a moment. I spent like all my hours at the hospital. If there was a new nurse with my baby, like there was times I spent a whole shift and a half. Like I've spent someone's day shift and then half of the second shift, the night shift, in an NICU. But I had to realize that I still have to take care of me in this process. I still have to attack my postpartum with, and I don't want to do it with any medication, So for me, and for, the nurse, like, oh, you need your rest too. You need, but I don't want to go back to the hospital. Fuck that shit. I ain't going to be back in nobody's hospital at all. But I honestly haven't even smoked weed in a while. Which, for a long time, that was my medication. I don't know if I've stated I'm bipolar. I got PTSD, extreme anxiety. I've gone through a lot of trauma, and then we added this extreme emergency life or death C-section for both me and the baby. So, I'm proud of myself because I have not self-medicated, with the exception of having a drink here and there, you know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily think I would call that being self-medicating. I would say that I just need to enjoy myself. You know, I just needed to be a person, you know, a human. Oh, I didn't show y'all. This is the that Cadillac margarita that I was telling y'all about. Apparently, it is tequila, Grand Marnier, and lime and agave. But man, what I really like though is like these pieces of dried like lime. I guess it's dried and cured lime, but oh, but it's good. It's really good. Like, huh. I like. I think I have a food addiction. I really do. Let me fix this other taco because I gotta eat. Everything okay? Yeah. So yeah, I've got to drop the baby's milk off. But I wanted to have brunch and I wanted to like take some time alone just to kind of like talk to you guys about what was really going on and to show my appreciation. Because even on days that like I don't really like post like I normally do or I used to, and I know like my tarot reader followers, I haven't done a freaking tarot reading in forever. Oh, the bartender dropped something behind the bar and it made all that noise. I'm sorry, you guys, if it rung your ears. But you know, accidents happen. We're human, right? Yep. See, he's okay. Him is okay. I don't know what it is with me and fresh onions. Mars, where you guys look at it? Everybody, can you like tell me where you are, where you're watching from? If this is your first time seeing me, if you've seen any updates about the baby, like different things like that. I kind of want to know what everybody's got going on. Oh yeah, I'm glad he's okay too. I'm super glad he's okay too. Let me see, maybe this will make it a little bit better so that I can both eat and read. But yeah. And him's okay. I think he just dropped one of the tumbler things like that you mix the drinks with or whatever. I think that's what happened. Why am I still eating, y'all? But the only thing I can say is I didn't get the roja sauce, like the traditional roja sauce, but I'm okay because the verde sauce is actually really good. Like this particular verde sauce here at this place. Miami with my cousin, they always being weird. Well, tell your cousins hello, and Miami is like a second home. Like I told you, I'm a Bahamian American, so Miami is like, man, y'all eat y'all's skunk a whole nother way. And they've got some good places to get free tacos in Miami too. I think I did like a whole season on that at one point. I don't know. You with your cousins? Oh. So, I know I've been ranting about, you know, like everything I have going on. How are you guys doing? Like, what's new? Are you guys wanting me to come back to doing tarot readings? Like, are you okay with me just coming live and we talking? Because this new, I know this experience with the baby it's overwhelming. But she is so strong. Oh, okay. So you're going back to Pennsylvania. Have I been to Pennsylvania? I gotta think about that. I've been a lot of places. Pennsylvania's still East Coast, so that counts. I've lived a lot of places though. But hell, that means you get to have a lot of fun. You know, be in Miami for a whole week or so. Or have you been down there longer? Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all know I have been talking. I used to tacos are still good. Like, the handmade tortillas are amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Oh. Yeah, long day, y'all. I might go live while I'm driving back to Augusta. I gotta go to Augusta today for a little bit. Hey, I'm okay with that. They've sent likes and different things. Other people were saying hi and stuff earlier, but I'm okay with that. Communication is a very interesting thing. My thing is, if I've been able to talk to just one person and, you know, maybe brighten that one person's day, I still succeeded. You know, even if it's just that one person. Mm. So I appreciate you communication and commenting back with me and eating with me. People say I'm weird because I go places to eat by myself, and I really don't care. That's who are people. If it makes me feel good.
Oh yeah.
Yum yum. But you guys, my phone is like acting like it's going to die. So if I come back on live before when I go to the hospital, I'll make it post so that everybody knows. If not, I'll come back on live later on my ride. Right. Make your eyes water in a good way or a bad way. Oh my god, y'all. Hands down. I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10. The rice was really good. It was a little drier than I expected, but it was really good. Um, the salsa is handmade, so I was super happy with that. These drinks, though. These drinks are serving purpose. Hey, like, yeah, my little brother, he used to eat the Big Macs like, we were growing up, and all I wanted was chicken nuggets or a quarter pounder. And his thing was the Big Mac. And I'm like, the Big Mac sauce ain't nothing but Thousand Island sauce. But I'm gonna be back, you guys. I need to charge my phone. This thing is doing its own thing. But I'll be back. Y'all look forward to it, okay?